we go. Nope.
God.
Just turn it the other way. It's okay. We're just gonna
Because
we're just gonna squeeze in.
Mm-hmm. Actually like each other. Oh,
Sorry.
freaking weird.
Sorry, this is such a cluster, you guys.
God.
We're just having some major issues with the stream. So sorry about that. We're in Texas.
Nobody can even watch us, can they?
Yeah. Hi. Hi, if you're here, say hi. Okay, there we go. Hi, Emma.
Oh, wow.
There we go. Hi, Cindy. How you doing? Sorry, guys. We were having some major league technical difficulties, and it was a mess. Hi, Mike. Thank you. Okay, good. So we were having some phone issues with the orientation.
Well, for some reason, it won't rotate like it's supposed to.
Yeah. Hi, James. Thank you.
Thank you, James.
We love you too. It's too bad we don't have a cocktail.
All right, totally. Next time we're bringing vodka when we drive,
I know.
just so we can have it on hand.
I know. So we just 20, 30 minutes ago?
Yep.
Got into our hotel in Texas.
Yep.
So we drove from Colorado to Amarillo, Texas, last night after we worked for a little bit, and then got up around 7 o'clock this morning and then drove into Fort Worth and got into our awesome room. We are at the Courtyard in downtown Fort Worth. And here in just a little bit, we're going to show you our view because we have a really awesome view.
Really awesome view, yeah.
Yeah, Amarillo by morning, that's it. Hey, James, are you guys back from Disneyland or are you guys still there? Because it looked like...
No, they're back because I saw
It was last
Kelly.
weekend, right? Oh, you saw Kelly
I saw
was
Kelly
back?
doing something in Disney, in Florida.
Okay. Hope you guys had an amazing trip. So what do you want to talk about? We're just going to chat today. We really don't have a whole big agenda, do we?
No,
No.
we don't. We're just, it's nice to be back in Texas.
It's been a long time.
It's been 2 years. Well, since 2018. December of 2018 was the last time we were here.
Since we've been in Texas.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, we're back.
Oh, you're still in California. That's awesome.
Oh, wow. That's super cool.
That's a nice long trip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish I was in California, too.
Yeah. Well,
No, actually, I like
Texas.
being in Texas. It's cool.
It is fairly hot in Texas, but I don't think it's as hot here as it is in Florida, to be honest with you.
Last time I looked, it was like 95 or something.
But it doesn't feel... I mean, it's hot, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable.
Then again, you've been out into the sun for 0.5 seconds.
Yeah, we've been inside.
We really haven't been. We've been in the car.
Yeah, we've been in the car all day, so we haven't been outside walking around.
No.
But yeah, it's like 95.
It was just amazing how many wind farms we saw passing by and stuff.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot. I've never been that close to one of those big windmills. Those things are huge.
No, usually they're not that close to the road, but this one was right next to the road. Mike says, be at Disneyland in December. That's cool. That's super cool. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why aren't you reading it on your phone?
Because I'm reading it here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. This is the shirt that I got in Universal.
It was Borgin and Burke.
Okay, I have a funny story to tell you guys. So we packed, usually when we go to Disney, I pack almost a whole week ahead of time. And I overthink and I overpack, and if you guys are overpackers, you'll understand because I take extra outfits. Because when you're in Florida in the summertime, you sweat. I sweat. So we packed on Friday. We left Saturday after work. We packed on Friday evening. And I realized when we got to the hotel last night, I didn't pack enough.
She didn't pack enough
clothes.
outfits for the trip.
I didn't pack enough clothes.
She starts counting days. She's like,
I only packed enough for 2 days.
I'm one short.
Yeah, and I'm the one who always packs last minute, and I'm the one who had 2 whole extra outfits.
You had 2. Okay, James Ryan says avoid the parking structure.
In Disneyland?
In Disneyland. I think, yeah, that's what you're talking about. So yeah, it was funny. I didn't pack enough clothes, so we're gonna have to go shopping
Yeah, it's wah.
I
I know that's good. That's a big sacrifice there. James Ryan, we, inspired by you and Kelly, we are going to Disneyland in October.
We are.
Yeah, we booked us a quick trip to Disneyland in October.
Nobody knows that
Till now.
until now.
Well, I didn't know it was supposed to be a secret.
No, it's not. Okay, you guys are gonna stay at the Fairfield. We booked a room at the Hojo,
Hojo.
and we've never stayed there before.
No.
Yeah. So
Are you kidding me? We've never stayed off property.
Emma says okay, it's funny. We were at the Big Texan last night, Emma in Amarillo, and we stopped there for a steak. Talk about Texas clothes. I mean, cowboy hats, purses with fringe, everything. Okay, that's good to know that the Hojo is good. Yeah, because we've been to Disneyland 3 times
Yeah.
now.
4.
Um,
3, 4.
We
We always stay on property. I mean, we stay in a Disney hotel.
We've always stayed at the Disneyland Hotel.
Or we stayed once at Paradise Pier for 2 nights.
Oh, that's right. The first time we went. We.
No, the first time we went, we actually stayed at
Oh, it was the Annabella.
the Annabella.
yeah, it was on the south side.
across the street from from California Adventure.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get back to that state question here in just a second, James. But yeah, we booked for October in Disneyland. We're just gonna be there for 2 nights, right?
Yep.
2 nights. We're gonna stay at the Howard Johnson's, and yes, we did get Oogie Boogie Bash tickets. That's the main reason we're going. Because we gotta compare.
Well, we haven't even bought park tickets yet.
We
But we
haven't.
got our Oogie Boogie tickets.
Yeah, we have Oogie Boogie Bash tickets.
But we're gonna have to buy tickets for one day.
Yeah, for
because
Disneyland.
Oogie Boogie, you get in the park as earlier.
I think you get in like at
4 or 3 or 4.
2,
Something like that.
something like that.
Anyway, so we're gonna be flying in the day of the Oogie Boogie Bash.
Is it Sunday?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna fly in on Sunday morning. I forget exactly what day our Oogie Boogie Bash
Sunday
is.
night.
Well,
The
yeah, but like
17th.
the date is it the 17th?
17th
of October.
Yeah.
And then we'll be there Sunday and Monday
And fly home Tuesday.
and fly home on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we're excited.
Yeah, we're really excited.
Yeah, we gotta compare Oogie Boogie Bash with
To the Mickey's Boo Bash.
Mickey's Boo Bash.
Mm-hmm.
See which one's better.
Mm-hmm.
But we haven't been to California in like forever.
Right, but what I'm excited about is I get to see the overlay of Haunted
Oh,
Mansion.
that's right.
Because I've always wanted to see the Haunted Mansion
Yeah.
overlay.
And I haven't ridden Guardians of the Galaxy
Nope.
yet. I haven't ridden the Incredicoaster since it switched
Yep.
from California Screamin'. So yeah, we're super excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yay, California! I'm surprised you guys are still out there, James. That's an awesome long trip.
Well, we don't take long trips, so
We don't. Usually our trips are 4 days max.
2 to
2
5
to 4.
days.
Yeah, 2 to 5.
2 to 5 days. That's
Max.
about our trip load right there.
So, yeah. So back to the Big Texan. Nobody did try the big ass steak.
There was like a 16-year-old kid.
We were in the
trying to-
wrong
We were in the
room.
wrong. Yeah, I don't know how long it's been since you've been there, James, but they had like 2 kind of dining rooms. They didn't put us in the main dining room
Where the stage is for
Yeah.
the contest.
because the main dining room looks a lot like Hoop De Doo Review,
Mm-hmm.
where it's got a bottom floor and then a top kind of area. They put us in like an auxiliary dining room, so we didn't get to see any of that. But what do you think of the food?
I loved the sides. I seriously, I can cook a darn good steak, and I think I cook a steak better.
Bob cooks a better steak.
Yeah.
Guardians will be normal during the day. It transforms to monsters after dark. Oh, cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's so we're gonna have to write it during the day once
Yeah.
before they
And then
switch
do it at night too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be cool.
So yeah, the food was good. We had like this big old thing of fried mushrooms.
Oh.
The fried mushrooms
Oh
were
my gosh.
amazing.
Those were like worth dying for right there.
And then Kaya had chicken fried steak, and it was really good. And our steaks were good. They just weren't.
They could have used a little more seasoning.
Yeah.
Plus, Kelly's when it came out, it was, undercooked,
Yeah.
like way undercooked.
Yeah.
So she had to get another one.
I would like. Oh my god, it was like raw. Like
Yeah.
it came out blue. So I was like, And I like my steak medium rare, but it was rare,
Rare.
like very cold.
Rare.
Anyway, I would like to see you try that 72-ounce challenge.
I could do it. I could have done it when I was younger, but I can't do it now.
Yeah.
Because I just,
Yeah.
But anyway, back to Emma with the why aren't we in Texas get up?
Because we just got out of the car.
Yeah. It's like, honestly, Emma, this is Texas get up.
This is Texas Get Up. This is it.
Well,
we did see a few people at the Big Texan
Yeah,
last night.
They were dressed
very
to the
Texan.
nines,
They
yeah.
were Texaned up.
You already
Go
said
get
that.
changed. I'll wait. We don't have any Texas
I didn't bring
clothes.
anything. It's too hot.
Yeah, there's no hats.
I don't want any jeans, and I don't want to have to wear my boots because it makes my feet hurt. And
Yeah, it's too hot for jeans and
left
boots.
my hat at home,
Yeah.
so
Maybe we'll take pictures and send it to you. So what else? We got an awesome room
we got an awesome room with the
here
courtyard.
at the courtyard.
What is it called? There's a really long name.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, hi, Chris. What's up?
That's our son, Chris.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got an awesome room at the courtyard downtown. It faces Sundance Square, which is really cool. And in here in just a little bit, we'll show you around because we have 3 windows
I know.
in our room.
It's a corner room.
Yeah, it's super awesome.
It's really cool to have a corner room because then you get, that facing that way. It's got north and west facing windows.
So everybody say hi to Chris. This is our son.
Yeah, Chris, plug your channel, man.
Yeah, Chris has his own channel. It's just Chris Burke, I
Or
think.
Burt Creative.
Burke Creative. Oh, you have both. Yeah. Do you want to get up and show him around now, or do you want to wait a little bit?
You can do it.
Okay.
Just
We're
gotta
gonna.
switch
I'm
the
gonna.
camera.
You guys want to see our view?
Look, there's Kaya right there.
There's our stuff.
And there's Kaya.
Okay. Let me get up. Okay, I'm gonna show you. You want to say hi, Kaya?
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so this is our room, you guys. Da 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 da. It's big. This is the front door over here. Oh, this is room tours with Bob and Kelly. So I'm just gonna give you a quick little room tour. Hi. That's the bathroom. In there, the door's shut. You don't need to see a toilet, right? So,
Sure.
yeah, you come in, and we have a. Isn't it pretty, Cindy?
You are sideways.
Am I sideways?
Yeah. And
Are you guys seeing me sideways?
No, it's been that way for the entire thing.
Okay.
Has it been like this?
Oh no, yours is weird.
Are you guys cool? Okay, you guys are cool, right? Can you see
there it
okay?
went.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is window number 1. And okay, cool. This is window number 2. This is downtown Fort Worth. That's the street. We're up on the 14th floor. And then this, look at the Texas artwork. Only in Texas, you get horses and flags. And then this is Sundance. Oh, thank you, James. You're so awesome. This is Sundance Square. Right here in front of us. So you see the red brick. And then over to the left, right after this red building, is Sundance Square. And then in front of us is the courthouse. If you guys can see that. Deep in the heart of Texas, that is for sure. Thanks for plugging Chris's channel, James. They are awesome. Chris and Kara, our son and daughter-in-law, have a video production company. Kara is an amazing photographer. Chris is an amazing photographer. And they are awesome. And we haven't seen him in a long time. Hi, Bob. I'm going to put the phone back down.
I'm still trying to figure out this janky phone stuff. I don't
Okay.
get it.
I don't know either. So we're going to turn you back around. Here we go. There we go.
Yay, us.
How did you like that quick little tour of Fort Worth?
Yeah, that was downtown Fort Worth. Fort Worth is just a little bit bigger than that.
Well, yeah, that's what we can see from our room
Yeah.
anyway, right?
Yeah.
Really blossomed 20 years ago. It was, oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
We lived down here
15 years ago.
15 years ago, and then we moved up to Colorado. So Bob and I actually met in Texas, in massage therapy school
Mm-hmm.
in Colleyville. I don't know if you know where Colleyville is, James. And then we lived down here for 4 or 5 years, and then moved up to Colorado when we met.
Yeah, well, we
Was it
moved to
that
Colorado in 04, so that's...
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is that? That's 16 years, 17 years?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
So we met in 01,
Okay.
and we moved in 04.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we moved up to Colorado and been there for 17 years. So
Yeah. But we love coming down here because the food is so much better. Yeah, it has changed a lot. We were driving down 35,
Mhm.
and I go, none of this looks familiar.
I know, it was like it looked like a whole different city.
Yeah.
It's like we got in somewhere that we don't know.
Yeah, it was really bizarre.
I'd rather drive on the outskirts streets because I know those, and that's what.
Still seems cozy to you.
Yeah.
Well, I think downtown Fort Worth is a very unintimidating kind of city. You know, personally.
Well, it's kind of like a big city with a small
Wayne,
town.
hey, how's it going?
Wow, Wayne. It's a big city with a small town atmosphere. I mean, Fort Worth, if anybody knows anything about Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, Dallas is more cosmopolitan, so we would say it's like, you know, busier, business-like.
Definitely still more laid back.
Yeah,
yes.
Fort Worth is like kick your shoes off, you know, come on in, how y'all, how's your mom and them kind of
Right.
stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's more, well, you know, the nicknames of the city says it all. You know, Dallas is the last frontier and Fort Worth is where the West begins. So
What does that say about it?
that says that you're leaving civilization and here you're starting to go out into the country.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know, the last frontier is the last bit of civilization, and then you get to Fort Worth, and this is where everything starts to get rustic.
Rustic. Rustic is comfortable though. I like
It is for
rustic.
me. I'd rather have rustic than cosmopolitan any day of the
Yeah.
week.
Wayne, just really quickly, I got your message. Thank you. I'm going to message you back here in just a little bit because we just got into town. We've been in the car. So I will message you back with that information here in just a little bit. So thank you so much. So yeah, it's like hazy here though.
Well, that's
not-
what happens when it gets hot.
Yeah, it's humid and hazy.
So the keeps all the haze in. It doesn't get to clear off very much.
Yeah. Does anybody have any Fort Worth questions? Any Texas questions? What are we gonna do while we're here? We're here to visit family most of all. Chris and Kara and Bobby, our grandbaby, and just eat.
Oh yeah, we're gonna hit the good restaurants because Fort Worth has some really good food. We're gonna go to Grapevine Mills, which is a very big outlet mall, the indoor outlet mall, because you don't want to do much outdoors here because it's hot.
Well, you know, I wondered if it was gonna bother us because we're used to being in Florida in the summer.
Yeah, it may not. We
outside
might
all
be
the
out there
time.
and be able to do lots of stuff. There's a lot of new stuff to explore here. There's like this new outdoor shopping center that's here close to downtown that's called Clear Fork. It's supposed to have all these up and coming restaurants and shopping and stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll probably check that out.
Chris, have you guys been to Clear Fork? I'm sure you probably have. Eating and catching up. That's one of the best things to do, isn't it?
Yep, Chris has been to Clear
Okay,
Fork.
cool.
So what did you think of it, Chris? What did you think of Clear Fork?
I mean, it's just something new for us to check out, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So. Oh, you live right down the street.
Oh, well, there
Okay,
you go.
well, there you go.
I thought you lived in the TCU area. I thought you were...
Texas is huge.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
like right down the street could be 10 miles. So...
That's true. I know. That's, you know, you kind of don't, if you've never been to Texas or if you haven't been to Texas in a while, you don't realize how big it is here. And everything's big. Like, TCU is right. Okay. Cars are huge. Food is huge. Streets are huge. Buildings are huge. Houses
Yes.
are huge. Yeah, everything's big down here.
Yeah, I was like, what time did we get into? We got into Texas, drove into Texas at about.
From New
It
Mexico.
took us like 3.5 hours to get to Texas
from Colorado.
from Colorado, and we've been driving in Texas ever since.
Yeah, the hats are huge. That's right, Wayne.
7 hours of driving from the Texas state line to Fort Worth. That's pretty much it.
And we're not even halfway through.
No,
Yeah.
we're not even halfway through the state.
So if you wanted to drive all the way through Texas, it would take you another.
Oh gosh, it's another 5 hours, 6 hours to the coast.
Right.
Like 6 hours to the coast. But if you
Yeah.
wanted to go down to the tip of Texas, it's probably 12 hours.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, James, you're so right about that. I mean, Texas proud it's a very strong meaning, right?
It is. It's like when you get in, you know, when I was telling Kelly last night when we got in, as soon as we crossed the state line, I'm like, it's like a breath of fresh air. Seriously. I mean, I love Colorado. I love other places, but this is and always will be
Just feels like home.
It will be home. That's all there is to it. It just makes my heart swell.
And it's been a long time since we've been down here.
Like I said, 3 years,
3
2.5
years.
years
Yeah.
since, December 18.
Because of the whole anti-Rona crap, that stopped us from coming down. And
Well, yeah, and it stopped, Chris and them from coming up. So
yeah, so we're not going to talk about that.
No,
But it is good to be back.
it is.
It is good to be back. So this is a really short trip. We're going to go home on Tuesday. And we're going to drive all the way home on
Yep,
Tuesday.
one shot.
It'll take about, 10 hours?
About 10.5 hours.
To drive home Tuesday.
Mhm.
But we work an abbreviated schedule during the week during the summertime, so we get to take Tuesdays off from work. So we thought that we would take one of these weekends and come down here.
What's Cindy saying?
She wants to visit Texas. You should.
I know. It's like everybody wants to visit Texas. Just let me know when you're coming.
Yeah, we'll show you around.
We'll hook you up. We'll show
Yeah.
you around. We'll take you around.
Texas, the San Houston. That's right.
What?
Oh, he's talking about all the Texas history and stuff. James.
Oh, I know. It's the only state in the union that was its own independent country. The only state in the union that won its independence from another country. And we're the only state that gets to have our flags fly at the same height as the United States
Justin,
flag.
how's it going? Wayne asked who's in charge of the music in the car. Oddly enough, we haven't been listening to music at all. We've been listening to Harry Potter, Goblet of Fire.
I've been listening to
But
music.
honestly,
Me.
she does everything. I don't get a say in nothing when we're in the car. I just get to drive. She does the AC. She does the sound. And this is what gets me is we had to get this really awesome Bose sound system, and we hardly ever use it.
You listen to it when I'm not in the car. Don't be throwing me under the bus.
Whatever.
He really doesn't.
Don't.
No,
be
I
throwing-
don't listen to it
Well,
that
that's
long.
your choice. Hey, Fun Fiero, how you guys doing? If you're just joining us in, thank you.
Yeah,
Mike Morgan and Bert.
you guys need to hit that thumbs up button.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, we're in Texas. That's why this is beige behind us. Oh, you guys used to live in Irving?
Did you really?
I did not know
I actually
that.
grew up in Hearst.
Yeah, Bob was born and raised in the HEB area.
In Hearst.
And then we lived in Keller
Yeah.
before we moved up to Colorado. Yeah. Oh, thank you, James. I do love you.
I can't read any of it.
He
so-
says that I'm prettier than you, so I get to
Well-
have control.
Duh.
But no, we've been listening to Harry Potter. Bob downloaded Goblet of Fire on his phone, so we've been listening to that. And it really does pass the time.
Yeah, I love listening to audiobooks when we drive because it really makes it go fast.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to a lick of
You
it.
haven't listened to any of it?
No, Kaya's been in the back seat with her own device, and she's been listening to music and whatever else she can get on her phone.
Yeah.
She's been texting with friends, and
That's cool, Liz. Are you guys originally from Texas, or were you from Colorado and then just moved to Texas and then back to Colorado. Because I grew up in Colorado, and then my first husband was in the Navy and got stationed down here in Fort Worth. He was an aircraft base Navy guy. So we got stationed down here, and that's where I met Bob in massage school in Colleyville.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that on the sly kind of thing. No, it was.
Well, no, okay, we were already like,
I was already
separated.
divorced. She was separated.
yeah, so it wasn't it wasn't like shady.
No, it wasn't like
Right.
Slim Shady and all that kind of. Hey, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Let's go run around.
No, it was all legit.
Mm-hmm.
It's all legit and cool. But yeah, that's how we ended up here. Oh, you're from. Okay, so how did y'all end up in Texas?
She's from Georgia.
Yeah,
Get this. I lived in Georgia for about a year.
yeah, you did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, James. Bopping that like button.
It's like,
James, okay, I'm going to have to say just really quickly, we are honored to have James Ryan be a mod for our channel. So we want to say thank you so much, James, for doing that. James is the best, next to Kaya, because she's a mod for our channel too. Next to Kaya, James is like the best mod on the planet. So thank you, James. We were honored to have you do
yeah,
this for us.
totally. It's like, really? You want to do that for us?
I know.
I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah. So thank you for that. We adore you. So we are indebted to you forever.
Forever.
Forever and ever.
Forever.
So
So whenever
yeah.
we hook up, we buying your dinner.
Definitely. We're
We're
gonna
gonna
buy
buy
you
you some
dinner.
dinner.
So you were saying you lived in Georgia. So you and Liz have more in common.
Yeah.
Number one spot, best for mod James. And okay, followed work to Texas and to Colorado. Okay, you've been there for 8 years. We've been in Colorado for
17.
17 years.
Yeah, since 04.
Yeah. Whatever. You don't need any coolness to rub off. You got enough cool.
You got enough cool.
You got enough
Yeah.
swag to hold your own. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
totally. Totally.
So yeah, we're gonna have to get together with Liz and Andy
Yeah.
because we have a lot in common with them.
Yeah.
More than I thought.
Well, now we're
Georgia
learning so
and
much
Georgia
more.
and Texas and Colorado.
Georgia.
That's cool.
What part of Georgia? Because I lived near Savannah.
Savannah.
You lived in Savannah.
No, I lived near Savannah. I didn't
Well,
live in, I worked in Savannah.
You worked in Savannah.
I worked in Savannah, but I lived near Savannah.
Yeah.
Actually, Liz probably knows it's Statesboro. I lived right outside of Statesboro.
Yeah, we went to Savannah. Was it last year?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, last year on my birthday. It was right before Disney opened up. So those of you who know, we had a big trip planned with them and John, and they of course weren't able to come over. So we changed our plans. Have you heard of Helen, Georgia?
Yes, I have.
Okay, that must have been where she lived. We changed our plans and we decided to fly into Orlando and then drive to Savannah, and we spent 3 nights.
Yes.
3 nights in Savannah.
Yeah.
That's the first time I had ever been there, and it was really pretty.
Oh, Savannah is gorgeous.
Yeah. Boo hiss, COVID.
That was probably my favorite trip we've ever taken.
Really?
Yeah.
And then after we were in Savannah, we drove back down to Orlando and stayed 3 nights.
4.
Was it 4 nights?
Yeah.
Oh
we
yeah,
did
you're
4.
right. 4 nights at Copper Creek.
Well, no, because we had Copper Creek and Polynesian that trip.
Yes.
We moved to
Did we?
Polynesia. Yeah, because it rained so hard and we were on the balcony. We did the putt-putt because the parks
That's
weren't open.
right.
Jeez, look at the old guy remembering stuff, and she can't.
It's been a whole year. I got the CRS, you guys.
It's like,
Hey, is it Melik? Melik Adventures? I hope I'm saying that right. Hi. Yeah, I got the CRS. You know, you can't remember shit. Disease.
not supposed to say that S
I know,
word.
I'm just gonna say it once.
Okay.
Traded the Blue Ridge Mountains for the Rocky Mountains. Oh, Tybee Island. We went to
Yeah,
Tybee
we
Island.
went to Tybee. I found 3 sand dollars on Tybee.
We did. That
Yeah.
was so cool.
I'd never found a sand dollar in the wild, so to speak. But we found 3 of them that day.
Yeah, that was so cool because it just kept popping up.
Yeah, it would be like in Kelly and Kyra are like going, how do you see these things? I was like, I just looked down and there's everyone right there.
Yeah, and yeah, because the waves would wash up onto the beach and they would just kind of like reveal
It
themselves.
would just uncover a sand dollar.
And it was just like, here, take me home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was a fun trip.
My sand dollar broke in my bag.
My sand dollar broke too. I
think
have
we have
one that
one
survived.
left.
I have one that survived.
And we have one left.
It's still intact.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
I think it was mine.
Yeah, I don't care whose it is, but it's still there.
It's still there.
That's all that matters. We
Tell
still
him
have one.
Tell him the sand dollar story.
About how it's got the 5 holes like the piercing of Christ.
Yes.
And if you break it open, there's
Yes.
doves inside.
Yeah, tell him the story.
Why? I just did.
You just did.
I just
Did y'all
did.
know that about sand dollars?
That there's 5 holes in a sand dollar that represent the piercings, because there was like the hands, the feet, and the chest, and then there was, and if you break it, there's little pieces inside the sand dollar that looks like white doves. So
It's crazy cool.
it is crazy. I wouldn't break it just to see the doves.
No, I
but if
wouldn't.
it breaks, then you can see it.
Yeah. Hey, traveling through, how you doing? Yeah, isn't that cool? I had never heard that story before. And then, oh, thank you, Wayne. Kaya's channel is not Disney focused. Kaya just likes to do her own thing. So,
Yeah, she's gonna like probably get some content while we're here in Texas and upload something later.
yeah. So, yeah, anyway, when Bob's sand dollar broke, it had all these little tiny pieces that looked just like doves. So it was so cool. Texas versus Oklahoma jokes.
Oh, okay, here you go. You know why Texas hadn't floated off into the Gulf of Mexico? It's because Oklahoma sucks.
Sorry if any of you guys
And
are
you want to
from
know what we
Oklahoma.
call? You know what we call the University of Oklahoma from Texas? We call it the University of Texas North, because everybody that goes there is from Texas.
I don't have any Oklahoma jokes.
That's the best one, because Oklahoma sucks.
Well, that's what a Texan says. I bet if you're from
I-
Oklahoma, they don't say that.
Well, they have to come here to find out how good we are.
So what else you want to talk about?
Let's talk about.
How was the drive? How was your drive?
My drive was, like I said, when listening to books, it just makes everything pass so fast. And I think it's hilarious that Kelly, when I'm driving, most of the time, she doesn't react to anything. But on road trips, she gets all jittery. And I do my normal stuff. And I'm like picking things up out of the car. I'm like driving up on behind somebody.
Well, you're so ADD, it's not even funny.
And she's like going, ooh, wait, whoa.
And then I'm in the back like, what was wrong?
And no, and
What's
Kai's like,
different?
he does that all the time, Mom.
James wants to know why they have artificial turf on the football field at the
Because
University
they
of
can't
Oklahoma.
afford it.
Oh, no, it's because the players will eat the grass.
Oh, see, the cheerleaders,
The
from
cheerleaders eat
Grey's
the grass. James, you are the man,
I
all right?
know, it's
Anybody
so
that can
funny.
tell a good Oklahoma joke, I love you guys. Yeah.
That is so funny. We're going to have to get together with you, Mr. Ryan, someday, and you can tell us your stories of how you ended up in New York, too.
Mm-hmm. Well, isn't he from New York originally?
I don't know. Are you from New York originally, James?
I think he is.
Or how do you know so much about Texas and
And
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma and stuff like that.
That's what I want to know. What else are we going to do?
Well, like I said, we're gonna go to Grapevine Mills. I can't wait for that because they have a Disney store in Grapevine
Disney
Mills.
outlet.
Disney outlet store. I got one of my best, most favoriteest jackets at that Disney store.
Is that where you got your Donald Duck
Mm-hmm.
hoodie?
Yeah.
Was it
'Cause
Grapevine Mills?
what's cool about the outlets, what I love most about the outlets, maybe I should talk slower till it can take longer. Because I can get going.
Yeah, you can.
Anyway, is they have stuff from other countries
They do.
in the Disney outlet stores.
Like
'Cause
from
Japan and other places like that.
Born on the West Side. And 22 foreign countries. Holy cow.
Well, Texas is a foreign country compared to the United States, too.
We just went to Park Mud. I know. Our Disney store's gone. Isn't that sad?
Wait, when did that happen?
It just happened recently.
Just happened. Hi, FBP. How you doing? There are theme parks in Texas Six Flags over Texas.
I worked at Six Flags as when I was a teenager in high school. I worked there for 2 years, and it was awesome. But Six Flags is kind of more like Universal. They got some really big thrill rides. You know, roller coasters are huge here, but Six Flags over Texas is based on the Six Flags that flew over Texas,
Okay.
like Mexico, and all the theming is based around these things. You go to different places.
Oh, Justin worked at Six Flags as a teenager too.
Where at, Justin?
He just told
Jackson,
me
New Jersey.
Jackson, New Jersey.
Okay.
That's
7
cool.
years.
Yeah, the outlet store, I just checked it. It is still open. The Disney outlet at Grapevine Mills is still open. But yeah, it's sad, isn't it? That a lot of the Disney stores, like Disney stores, are closing all over the place.
Yeah, but you know, every time I've gone to one, it really hasn't had that much stuff.
No, they
You know,
haven't.
and now they're moving to more online, like a lot of companies are. They're moving to, you know, click and order versus brick and mortar. So
Yeah. Yeah. Was it still Great Adventure? His was. Yours is. Yeah,
no,
yours is
mine
Six-
was the original
No,
Six
Justin's.
Flags.
Yeah,
Yes.
James was asking which one Justin was working at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that I worked at was the original Six Flags.
Was it really?
Yes, because that's why it's Six Flags, because there were Six
Six
Flags
Flags
that
over
flew
Texas.
over Texas.
And then did the San Antonio one come after that?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Six Flags bought Magic Mountain, and they started changing other stuff. But this was the original Six Flags over Texas.
Cool. What was your job at Six Flags?
I was in games and attractions, believe it or not, and this game that I manned was the one where you hit the thing and ring the bell. Bing.
Ding.
It's like you go, whoo, sledgehammer, bing.
Alice is just asking you that, what you were doing. Did you guess the weight of people too?
Yeah, because sometimes when the weather was bad, because ours was totally outdoors. It was, you know, you couldn't, when the weather was bad and you couldn't open my game. This is the one I was assigned to. So anytime I worked, if the weather was not raining or whatever, I was out there. If it was raining or whatever, they would put us undercover, you know, because there was a big building called Skee Ball Palace where you played. It was just massive amounts of skee ball machines. We would either work the ring toss inside Skee Ball Palace or the skee ball machines, or outside of Skee Ball Palace was a gazebo that had the guess your weight, guess your age thing. And I did that too.
I don't know if I'd want anybody to be guessing how much I weigh.
It was really funny, but there were about half and half, you know, and it was women
Really?
and men. Guess my weight, guess my age. You'd be surprised how easy it is.
Really? To
Yeah.
guess people? Well,
Oh.
I guess after you do it for a while.
I hardly ever lost.
If you do it after, for a while, you get. If you like saw a cute girl, would you like under guess her weight? Oh, you weigh like, 105, right?
Oh, I got so many dates at that place. My God, it was like, Target.
That's what I'd be doing.
It's what's called a target-rich environment.
If I saw somebody cute, I'd be like,
But yeah, that was like one of the best jobs I ever had. I loved working at Six Flags. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And,
What was your favorite ride at Six Flags? Because Six Flags is so much different than Disney.
my favorite ride at Six Flags was the Texas Giant.
Okay.
That was the biggest thrill ride they had at the time. A wooden roller coaster. It would
Big.
beat the crap out of you. But it was huge. And then Judge Roy Scream was the next best.
Yeah, that was another wooden coaster, right?
Mm-hmm.
Judge Roy Scream.
Yeah, and then they started putting in other ones like, the Shockwave was not wooden, it was metal, and it did the 2 loops.
Was it the one that went forwards and backwards?
No, that's Flashback.
That's Flashback.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shockwave did double loop, upside down.
Chris says that would give you a concussion. I don't think I ever rode the Texas Giant because I was a big old roller coaster wimp back then.
Yeah, but Chris rode it with that, Chris and Davo, the Giant made David cry, and he never wanted to ride another one at Six Flags.
Did you have a call sign in Six Flags? Wayne was asking if you had a call sign.
No, I didn't.
The Titan's the biggest one now. That's the big red one, right?
Yeah.
The Titan that goes like way.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some huge ones now. They're all like metal and stuff. But when I was there, this was 1979, people. So,
Was it really?
yes.
Holy crap.
1979. And let me just tell you how much of a player I was.
Is that when you had it like perm?
Oh, no. I didn't have a perm then. I had this, part down the middle and the feathered back hair. 1979.
Oh, Alice.
Anyway, at the end of the year, the games department from all the areas around Six Flags, because there was different departments, like in different areas. I was in Skee Ball Palace area. There was like the, what do they call it? Anyway, different areas. We had a huge party, and there were awards given out. And one of them was called the King Cutter Award, which was the biggest player of all the games department.
The
Hello.
playa.
I
Bob
won.
was the playa.
I won it. Yeah.
Oh, Wayne was 6 in 1979.
Yeah.
I was 9.
You were 9, yeah.
Yeah. Fell out of my walker. James. Yeah, I was 9. So that tells you the age difference. We have 7 years.
Yeah, I was 16.
We have 7 years between us.
I worked there when I was 16 and 17.
You're
so.
such a cradle robber.
I know. It's like, well, I have to have someone keep up with me.
That's true. I mean, because you can run circles around me sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
too. So, yeah, because I just turned 51. So,
Yeah, and I love it when she's like, oh, ooh, and I go, hey, welcome to my world. I've been there
Just wait.
so much longer than
I
you
got
have.
there 7 years before you
Yeah.
did. But, yeah, Six Flags is a lot different than Disney.
Six Flags reminded me a lot of Universal because it's like, that, and there was different themes areas, like, like there is it. And actually, believe it or not, Six Flags actually had the spoke design of Disney. My Six Flags did.
Did
The
it?
spoke design, yes. It had like a center area and it spoked out from there.
Hey, Justin and Bethany, how you doing? Oh, we were born in 1970. God, really? They were born in 1979.
You were born in 79?
Bethany, both of you guys?
You guys
Gosh.
suck.
I know. I feel like such a geezer.
Imagine how I feel.
I know, guys, like, imagine how I feel. Mom used to drop us off at Six Flags over Georgia for the day and come back. Yeah, gosh. That's, you know what? That's cool, though, because we can hang out with the young folks
Yeah.
and still.
And also
Yeah.
James Ryan.
It's like 1979. I know Kelly was even surprised at that.
Yeah, I know. Emma and John, because you guys could practically be our children.
You could be our kids.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, Dole Whip Dad, how are you? We are in Texas.
Yeah.
We just got in, as a matter of fact. I know, Wayne, talk about old. I'm older than you. We just got in to Fort Worth. We are just here for the weekend visiting some family. So we are at the Courtyard in downtown Fort Worth. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's still in downtown Fort Worth, believe it or not.
It is in downtown Fort Worth.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, still.
It was when we started this thing and still is. It
Yeah,
moved.
so our hotel room was just overlooking Sundance Square. Because you're not too far from here. Aren't you, Decatur? Is it Decatur?
No way, dude.
I think
Really?
so.
You're
yeah.
in Decatur?
Yeah, I think he is.
What we call Decatur?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. If I remember correctly, or somewhere close to there. Anyway, let us know. Bob grew up here in Texas, if you didn't know that. And we moved back to Colorado 15 years ago. Because we both lived in Dallas-Fort Worth area for a while. Thank you, James, for putting Jeff's channel in there. So yeah, we're back here for just the weekend. We're gonna visit some family, eat some food. You live in Fort Worth? I didn't know that.
Which part?
Because we lived in
Keller.
North Fort Worth. We lived in Keller before we moved up to Colorado.
Yeah, it's like I grew up in Hearst, so.
Yeah. So let's talk about some of our favorite food stuff that we can only get in Texas.
Chicken Express.
Chicken
Chicken
Express. It's the best chicken tenders in the world. I don't know.
Wait a
We're
minute.
gonna have to try and see if they measure up to
To
Splitsville,
Splitsville.
because Splitsville has got a good one.
Yeah, Splitsville. If y'all are chicken, my y'all's coming out. I'm sorry. I've been in Texas for a whole day, and my y'all is starting to come back out. If you're a chicken tender fan and you go to Disney, you have to go to Splitsville, because I had them again the last time we were at Disney. They are still good.
The bomb.
They are still really good.
Yeah.
So we love Chicken Express.
Well, the best thing about Chicken Express is that white gravy. And you can dip
Yeah,
your
and
chicken
the biscuits.
and the biscuits.
And the mashed
mhm.
potatoes.
Okay, he's near Eagle
Oh, you're
Mountain
near
Lake.
Eagle Mountain? Okay.
Oh, thank you, Wayne, for subbing to Jeff's channel. He's awesome.
I love Eagle Mountain. That's my favorite lake in this area.
Is it?
Eagle Mountain, yes.
I don't know if I've ever been to Eagle Mountain Lake.
It's just like it's the best kept secret ever, because it's you don't really know it unless you're from the area, and it's just surrounded by trees. I love Eagle Mountain.
Cool. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I've ever been there.
I've been
Is
there.
it a good like boating lake?
Yes,
You get out and boat and fish.
every
and stuff
Texas
like that?
lake's a good boating lake.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a funny story about lakes. Because, you know, I grew up in Colorado and Bob grew up down here in Texas. And when we moved up to Texas, we have 3 lakes in our town.
We moved up to Texas.
No, we moved up to Colorado. And we have 3 lakes in our town.
They're bone dry.
Well, they're not really
Let's tell the
lakes
story.
because they're more ponds.
They're like stock tanks.
Stock tanks.
Yeah, that's what I said when we first. I go, okay, where's the lake at? Because there's like Woodmore Lake, Monument Lake, and Palmer Lake.
Palmer
And I
Lake.
said, where's the lake? And we went right past it, and Kelly goes, that's
That's the
Woodmore
lake
right
right
there.
there.
And I'm like,
That is not
that
a
is
lake.
not a lake. That's a stock tank. I said, I lived in Hillsboro on a stock tank that was bigger than that. It was huge.
Oh, his office is in Granbury.
Oh, okay. Granbury's lovely. I love Granbury too. God, what do? You live like near Eagle Mountain. You work near Granbury. That's like the best places ever.
Got it made, right?
Yeah.
I know. It's funny because every time we come back to Texas to visit, we kind of go, I could move back to Texas.
Yeah, and it's like if I were going to move back, I would love to move back to Granbury, Weatherford, or Mineral Wells, somewhere in that area, because it's still kind of quaint.
Yeah, Fort Worth has gotten really, really busy. When I moved down to Fort Worth with my first husband, we built a house in Keller. Chris says, "Do it." Keller, our realtor was like, this used to be like cow pasture out here in North Fort Worth. And since we have lake life without a boat, boats are a lot of maintenance, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they are. It's like, yeah, they're very. Yeah.
Since we moved from North Fort Worth, we don't even recognize it anymore.
No.
Hardly at all.
No, but the neighborhood that we came from. It's still the same. It's because it was a housing. It's a really pretty neighborhood. It's just older now.
Yeah.
It's like, but you should see where I grew up. There were cows down the street from me.
Yeah.
We could hear cows mooing in the morning to wake us up.
Could you really?
Yes.
Yeah. Emma says they could visit us here, and Texas is closer to Disney than Colorado.
Yeah.
Emma says they could visit us here and talk cowboy all the time.
Oh, Emma, true story. Driving down today, Kelly's like, John would love this.
He would flip.
He would flip. He would want to drive the big cars, the big people.
Because
the
everybody
big
has big
personalities.
trucks. Everybody has big trucks
Big trucks.
down here, or big like Escalades, or
Wide
big,
open spaces.
You know.
Man, he'd be decked out from stem
Yeah,
to
we
stern.
were talking about John because you guys were like, John would have the chaps, and
would
John
have
would
the
have
hat,
and the belt buckle.
The huge belt buckle, about as big as a dinner plate.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, Disney is closer from Texas. Sign on to Branding Mineral Wells as a trial. Oh, that's cool.
What was that?
Kai, did you get that
Get what?
About Mineral Wells.
comment? I don't know if I can go back. Can I go back?
I just
Here we
signed
go.
on to Branding Mineral Wells as a
Travel
travel
destination.
I'd be jealous of you living.
Oh, okay. Cool. Look, I just found out that I can
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
I can
Just pull those little comments right back up, can't you?
We're such newbies
I know.
when it comes to like
It's so ridiculous.
streaming on the
but, yeah.
phone.
Ah,
I'm like,
whatever.
oh look, you can go back and look at the comments. What was I talking about?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
John.
Oh yeah, John. We were talking about John. He would have the big Texas belt buckle and all that. We need to get him down here so we can get him hooked up. Make
Yeah,
look
get
like
him a
cowboy.
hat, get him boots, get him everything. That's one thing I would like to go to while we're down here. I'd like to go to Justin, to the boot outlet in Justin, and
Okay.
check those out because it's a really cool place. I mean, I grew up in Hearst, but I have family that grew up in the country. You know, they had cattle, they had ranch, and that was like my second home. I actually spent so much time there. It was like a second home. I love that place.
But you do have like belt buckles and stuff.
I do.
And
yes.
boots. He's
Yeah.
got cowboy boots.
I got 3 pair of boots that have lasted me. I actually have a pair of boots older than my son Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they still look good.
And they still look good.
They still look really good.
And they're snakeskin.
Yeah. You need to say there's a snake in my boot.
No, my foot's in a snake. Because they are really nice.
Yeah, they are. Well, it's because they're snakeskin boots.
Yeah.
You didn't say
I
that.
have 2 pair of snakeskin boots, and I have 1
How
pair
many?
of just regular.
How many feet do you have?
I only
Just the
have
2.
2. Yeah. But you know, if you know me, anybody's watched our
Bob's a
channel,
shoe guy.
I have shoes galore.
I think you might have just as many pairs of shoes as I do.
I think I have more.
You might.
Yeah.
And you have a cowboy hat.
I do. I have 2.
You have 2.
Mm-hmm. I have a straw, a winter and summer.
There's a foot in my snake.
Yep.
You have boots from Justin, purple and black ones. Oh, that's cool.
Actually, the 1 pair of my boots is from Justin Boots, and they're black and white snakeskin.
Oh, I haven't seen those in a while. I remember your red ones.
Yeah, the red ones were eel.
Oh, they're eel skin.
Mm-hmm.
Are cowboy boots expensive?
Yes. Good pair
Like good
are very
cowboy boots?
expensive. I bought these 1 pair of snakeskin boots in 1981 after I graduated high school because I had a job, but I didn't have to pay rent yet because I still lived at home. Paid $280 in 1981 for this pair of boots.
Oh my God. That's more than my purses cost. Holy crap.
But that was, 40 years ago. Imagine what they'd cost now. They cost you over $1,000.
Holy cow.
But that was like, and it's so cool because even these boots are amazing. On the shank, it has a Texas shape of snake skin too. It's in the boot.
Wow.
It's the state of Texas is in there.
Justin says he has Justin Boots because of his name.
Well, of course you do.
You got to.
Yeah.
Pipe dream of buying cowboy boots just flushed.
Just flush down the toilet.
Well, I'm sure that there are cheaper cowboy boots.
There are.
Oh,
You can get them because I didn't pay that much for the eel skin that I got because they were.
It all just depends on what
Yeah,
material
it depends,
they're
and
made
it
of.
depends on who manufactured them too.
Okay.
Because I think the ones that I bought for $280 were like Lucchese, and that was like a huge. That's like getting Prada.
It's like
okay?
Prada cowboy boots.
Yeah, it is, and they had wooden heels with the rubber, and
But geez Louise, like, look how long they lasted.
yeah, they lasted me 40 years, and I've not even had them rehealed yet.
That's crazy.
So
That's super crazy.
yeah, because I used to get boots, and I'd wear out the heels, and they'd have to, because you get the cheap ones, stuff wears out, and I'd wear out the heels, and I'd take them to a cobbler, and they'd put new heels on them for me.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Skinning an eel doesn't sound like it would be very easy to do. No, it doesn't.
No, and it's very thin too, because it's like I had 2 pair of eel skin boots, and one of them my dog chewed up. So
Oh,
I know it sucked.
that's not good.
No, because those were expensive eels too. The ones I got now are not that expensive, but they hurt my feet too. The good ones don't hurt your feet.
Birthday near. I know. It's not like she doesn't get everything she wants anyway.
Yeah, no joke.
Right. Oh, thank you, Justin. Wayne says you can borrow mine. That's funny. We'll just come on over to Wayne's house. It's
Yeah.
only a 10-hour flight. It's no big deal.
Yeah, no biggie. We can do that.
Yeah. What is the best, like, if you were gonna get cowboy boots, what's the best, like, material? Like most
Shark.
Shark skin?
Shark skin is the toughest.
Really?
Yes.
And will those like be the most expensive?
They would be pretty expensive, yes. You want to get, you could get shark or ostrich.
Oh, I've seen ostrich. Ostrich are the ones with the little.
They have the
like,
little dimples
dots.
and
Yeah.
the dots or stuff.
Okay.
Ostrich, I love ostrich. One of these days I will have an ostrich pair of boots. I might get them this trip. Because we're going to go to that Justin Boot Outlet and I'm going to check
Inquiring
them out.
minds want to know.
Mhm.
Maybe we'll have to do a live stream from the Justin Boot Outlet. You guys can see. If you want to see cowboy boots, let us know.
Yeah. And hats. They have everything. They have it all. They have hats, boots, belts, saddles. You name it. They got it.
I've never been in one of those stores. Did you know that?
Mm-mm. You need to go in it.
Suede.
We will take you there.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Suede is not good for boots.
Well, no, because when they get wet.
Yeah, because they are not weather. They don't take it. They can't take it.
Yeah, I have suede shoes like Vans, and those poor things look like they've gotten a beating to them.
Okay, I'm going to read that in just a second, Jeff. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, we'll go there and Cindy, and we'll film it. We'll record it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I'll probably film it too.
I have
Yep.
no choice. You have to own a pair. That is for sure. Yeah. Okay, you would watch a cowboy boot. Okay, we're going to have to. I don't know when we're going to go. But
I don't know if we'll do a live stream or not. We'll just,
we may do a little live stream, or we may just
just film
we're
it and
actually
shit.
going to probably just film it and then
Yeah, because I don't know when we're gonna get there. It'll probably be tomorrow sometime,
yeah, because we're only here today and all day tomorrow.
and it's about 30-40 minute drive from here.
Is it?
Yeah,
Where's it at?
it's in Justin.
Oh, they actually have a town of Justin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know this.
Yeah, it's in Justin.
Justin, so that's why it's named Justin.
I don't know if that's where it started, but I don't know about the Justin. I'll have to find out. But anyway, no, it's in Justin,
Okay.
which is near Ponder, which is near
The
Chrome.
reason why I got confused is because there's Justin stores.
No, it is a
It's
Justin. It is Justin Boots.
It-
It's a Justin Boot outlet in Justin, Texas.
I did not know that.
Yes.
It didn't start in Justin. It started in Gainesville, Texas.
Yeah.
Did it?
I just Googled it.
That's cool. That's super cool. Well, because I've seen Justin stores. I mean, we have a Justin store in Denver.
Yeah. But
it's
I
not
think
a-
this one is like the oldest outlet. Was that?
Since your fireman boots do not count, John.
Okay. I think this is the oldest Justin Boot outlet is in Justin. It's been around forever.
I'm big around the parts.
Yeah.
What parts? That's what I want to know. I'm just going to leave that right there. Taking shots every time you said Justin, and I would be on the floor.
You would be. You'd be like knocked out.
That would be a fun drinking game, wouldn't
It
it?
would be. To just say, Justin.
Justin.
Justin. Take a shot. Put it back. Drink.
So what else are we going to do while we're here?
Like the outlet store, food. We're gonna do probably, I don't know which restaurants we're gonna do. Kaya wants
Wait.
some biscuits and gravy.
Justin. Biscuits and gravy. Chicken Express.
Chicken Express.
Rosa's
Tortilla Factory.
Tortilla Factory.
Yeah. I want to do maybe Mi Casina.
Possibly Razoo's.
Possibly Razoo's.
Okay, we're going to be eating for 40
Days.
hours.
Yes. Some of these are gonna get lost, but on the way home we can get Rosa's or
Yeah.
Chicken Express. So that's.
That's the beauty of driving.
Mm-hmm.
Every time we say Justin. Justin!
What is it?
He said, that's why I'm trying to say every time you guys say Justin, that's why I said I guess I'm big around these. Okay, got it. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Oh,
It doesn't matter. We don't have to see us.
okay. Okay.
Just leave it. Anyway, so food, family, shop.
That's
Yes.
pretty much it.
That's it.
Yes. Biscuits at the biscuit bar. Okay, cool.
Oh, where is the biscuit bar? Oh, we'll talk later.
Yeah, we'll
anyway,
talk about-
but that sounds good. Yeah, because I want biscuits. Kai wants biscuits.
And
I want
to
biscuits.
shop.
Yeah.
You eat at Rose's. Isn't Rose's amazing? Okay, Rose's, if you guys don't know, Rose's. It's a super casual,
It's kind of like a quick service
quick
restaurant
servicey.
at Disney. Yeah.
What did you say,
They
Jeff?
call it a cafe. They call it Rose's Cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rose's Cantina.
Also, the biscuit, it's in
In
the
the
stockyards. Okay, cool.
They make their own flour tortillas there, right? But it's
Yes.
just good.
You can just watch them make them. Choo, choo, choo.
Yeah.
They just, it's awesome.
It's just good Tex-Mex.
Yeah.
It is, because Kelly, the first time she had Mexican food, I took her there, and she's like, I don't like Mexican food.
Okay, I grew up in Colorado, and Colorado Mexican food is not Texas
Oh,
Mexican food.
it sucks.
Yeah, it's not good.
Quite plainly.
It's
Yeah.
like Oklahoma. It sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is not good.
like
But
a
Rose's is so. I mean, I could just eat the tortillas.
Oh, I know. The tortillas and
Are
sopapillas.
So good.
Oh, can we get sopapillas?
Well, yeah, the sopapillas are amazing.
Yes. James, you are so amazing. Yeah, that and sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea is a
Well,
thing.
Chicken Express makes the best sweet tea.
Yeah, they had good sweet tea at the Big Texan.
Yeah, the Big Texan.
Last night.
Yeah.
Emma wants to know what biscuits are.
Biscuits are like scones.
Only softer
Yeah, only softer.
And better.
and better.
They're not like
They're not dry.
like eating dessert.
Well, because all the scones that we've had have been dry.
They probably weren't made like they are where you are, because you know how
Yeah.
it never is as
That's
good.
true. Because
But
yeah.
to us, a biscuit is like a scone. It's like a layered bread.
No, biscuits are not sweet.
It's like
No.
It's like a croissant in the shape of
But-
a circle.
But
She
you
says
put
also stop dissing our scones.
you can put jam on it, and butter
Butter,
and gravy. They can be savory or sweet. The toppings on
You
biscuits.
can make them anything, really.
Yeah.
You can have a biscuit sandwich. You can put chicken
Yeah.
in the middle.
Chicken in the middle. Yeah, you can do
Waffles.
fried chicken biscuit. You can do. I know, right? Isn't James the best, you guys?
Yeah,
So okay, a biscuit is a savory scone. Oh, that's a good way to put it.
yeah.
Only like softer.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
it depends on the biscuit. You know, sometimes you
They
get
can be
biscuits
pretty
that are
dense.
pretty dense and dry too,
Really?
but you get one that's like
Yeah.
flaky, and you know that's why they have different kinds of biscuits. Because you look at
Yeah.
Pillsbury, there's like
That's true.
there's like 5 different kinds of biscuit,
That's true.
and I've had them like just hard as a rock, and I've had them like so fluffy it's like you're on a cloud.
Jeff has it right. Biscuits are like scones, but instead of chalk, they're good.
True that, yo.
Yeah, they do sound like scones. I mean, okay, here in the U.S., when we get scones, they're like
Dry.
Dry
Dry and hard
and
and,
hard.
dense.
And
Yeah.
they are disgusting.
So the scones here are not great.
No, I'm sure they're fabulous.
We're gonna have like a biscuit scone throwdown between us and our
Yeah, totally.
and our British friends.
I'm like, hey, do you have do you have McDonald's there? Why don't you see if they got
I don't think they
a
have
sausage,
biscuits.
They don't have a sausage egg biscuit sandwich?
No, probably not.
Okay. Well, when you come here, you can get one.
Yeah,
We'll get you some. We'll hook you up with some biscuits.
we're gonna have to send some biscuits your way. It's like a
How are
homemade-
you gonna send biscuits? God, that'd be nasty by the time they get
They
there.
probably would be hard as all get out,
yeah,
wouldn't they?
It'd be gross, and you can't send frozen stuff.
Okay. Okay, we'll get you some biscuits when you come to Florida, and
Yeah.
then you can see.
Mm-hmm. And then you can shout to the rooftops to all your English friends.
Yeah, they don't have the sausage egg biscuit there. They don't even have strawberry side lemonade there.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Scones are good for chipping teeth. What was that? I missed it. Scones are good for chipping teeth and throwing a charging bear.
A charging bear, yeah. That would be a good defense weapon, that's for sure.
Yeah, because what are biscuits made out of?
Flour,
that's a good idea.
butter.
Send some Bisquick mix.
Yeah,
Flour,
we could.
butter,
Water.
water.
There's not much. There's not much.
Yeah.
It's just and maybe
But it
some
has to be
baking
chilled
powder.
butter, and
Well,
it has to
yeah.
be folded in.
Oh my gosh.
There's an art to
Kai is
biscuit
gonna do
making.
a video of making
Who
biscuits
said that? I was
because she's over here trying to tell us how to make it. We're just listing ingredients. We're not worrying about how to do it.
You have to chill the butter.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, coming up on Kaya's channel,
Yeah, we'll
biscuit
be
making.
Biscuits with Kaya.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
promise it.
Biscuits with Bob.
Lard.
Lard is the bomb.
Cindy, you're probably the best person to make biscuits out of all of us. I
Oh
would
my
think.
gosh. I tell you what, lard it beats the crap out of butter.
Yeah. How do we get on such a biscuit scone debate?
I don't know. It was just, it happened.
It just
That's what I
happened.
love about these live streams. They're just like,
You never know what's gonna come
yeah,
up.
they're very like
Yeah,
organic.
the biscuits might pop open if you ship them.
No joke. But you
Right.
got to keep them cold. You can't just ship them. It would be like, that would be so scary. The other day I opened one and it popped before I was ready for it. You're like, you jump like into the
So
ceiling.
Emma, you guys probably don't know. Like we get like Pillsbury biscuits in a tube. Like it comes in a tube, and you have to like open the tube, and then they come.
Yeah,
and then you
use it in
bake
the
them.
kitchen.
So, but if you're making like real biscuits, you make them from scratch instead of out of a tube. Talking American, so well, you can ask all the questions you need. So yeah, easy way to make biscuits is the Pillsbury biscuits you get in the refrigerator
You
section.
just pop them out and put them
at
in the oven.
But there is an art to real
There is an
biscuit
art
making.
to like some of the best biscuit. The
Biscuits.
best biscuit I've ever had in my life was in Louisiana, in Hammond, Louisiana. There was this little diner right across the street from the place where I was at doing training. And anytime I'd go down there to do training, I was at that diner every morning. Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We had really good biscuits when we went to Savannah.
Yeah, but they weren't like those.
They had
those
like this
Louisiana
honey.
places were-
Remember they had
Oh,
like
yeah,
this
yeah, they
honey
were like-
thing on the top.
Yeah, they just actually they brushed them with honey.
Hey Melinda, how you doing? Yeah, they were so good. I'm getting hungry. We're talking about biscuits.
Oh no, joke! It's time for lunch.
It is time for. Oh, I'll send you pictures of our biscuits tomorrow because we're gonna have biscuits tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
Breakfast,
probably. Yeah.
Emma. So
Mhm.
I'll send you a picture of what like real biscuits look like. Oh, you're working.
Mm.
That stinks.
Well, you got to work to go to the Diz.
I know. They have a good place in Denver. We don't go up to Denver only to go to the airport.
Yeah, it's like right now getting into Denver from where we live
It's
is
not
like a pain
fun.
in the butt because you have to drive through the gap.
I bet you
construction.
do make better biscuits than Homecoming, Cindy.
Oh, I bet you do. Oh, I didn't really care for Homecomings that much.
I liked it,
I didn't,
but
but she's Yankee.
Cindy is an amazing cook. She sent us these cookies around
Yeah.
Christmas time. The bomb.
Kelly's a Yankee, so
Okay, I don't consider myself a Yankee.
I say anybody that grew up north of the Red River is a Yankee.
Whatever. I always thought Yankees were like, New England type.
No.
Does that make me a Yankee?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh.
Because you were born in
I don't
Colorado.
want to be a Yankee.
See, that's what we do too, James. We center a lot of our trips around food.
Uh-huh. And it was like, we were supposed to be in Canada last year too, but Annie Rona. So
What does that have to do with food?
Because Cindy Ellicott.
Oh, that's right. But we were going to be like super close to Cindy. We were a few hours away.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
Thanks. She said my hair looks good. We got up at 6 o'clock this morning after going to bed at midnight 30 last night. Right?
It was midnight 30, yeah.
Yeah,
And then we got up at 6 and had to start driving.
that's what you do
Yeah.
when you travel.
We did that so we could live stream by 1 here.
Yeah, and it worked out good.
Yeah, because we just got here and we just got into a room, got kind of squared away, and then live stream.
Yeah, here we are.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's been like almost 70 minutes. We
Yeah,
need
we're going to wrap this up so we can start our eating fest.
Yeah.
And go see our family.
Yeah.
And do some Texas things. So yeah, we are vlogging this trip. And I will be putting those, I'll probably put this trip series out as an extra. We're in Texas, Melinda, in Fort Worth right now. So yeah, I'll probably put these vlogs out in addition to the Disney vlogs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because we have a new Disney vlog series coming up. Starting
next week.
the 7th
Yeah, the 7th.
of August.
Yeah, it starts the 7th. That's when Kai and I are leaving.
Oh yeah. So yeah, let's just do catch up. What's going on with us real quick? So you and Kai are leaving for Disney
On the 6th.
on the 6th of August.
Yep.
They're gonna have a couple nights of daddy-daughter time, and then I'm gonna fly down on the 10th. We're gonna do Boo Bash. Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool. You're gonna live stream your 5K. That's awesome.
Cool.
I'm not a runner.
Oh.
And then we are going to go to Disneyland in October. And then
Well, you got a September trip.
I have a September trip with Dre and Kaya. And then we're going to Disneyland in October. And then we will be back in Disney in November.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, James. Biscuit chat with Bob and Kelly.
It's all about the biscuits.
It's all about the biscuits.
It's all about the biscuit.
Yeah, so
Risk it for the biscuit.
thank you guys so much for joining us today. We know we didn't have like a super big,
Yeah, but we need a
Topic.
cocktail, so come on. Let's go.
yeah, it's cocktail time
Mhm.
because it's 2:15.
Yep.
Time for a drink and some biscuits.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for joining us. We love each and every one of
Yes,
you.
thank you very much.
We appreciate you taking
And-
time out of your day.
And you're watching the replay of this, hit that subscribe button if you ain't already subscribed.
Subscribe.
Hit that thumbs up button. Go.
Yeah. And thanks again to James for being our amazing chat mod.
And Kaya.
And Kaya. If you have time, please go check out our son Chris's channel, Chris Burke.
Chris Burke Creative.
Chris Burke Creative.
I think it's just Burke
Just
Creative.
Burke Creative. If you have time, he does awesome drone stuff,
He does
amazing
like family
photography,
films.
family
and
filming.
He does a whole lot of cool
So
stuff.
that is the amazing channel we are going to plug today. Melinda, we talked about your channel last week, by the
Mhm.
way. I hope that some of our friends came over and visited you if you didn't know them. So anyway, we're going to say goodbye.
Yep.
And we will talk to you guys next week.
Next week, same bat
Same
time,
bat time,
same
same
bat
bat
channel.
channel.
There you go.
All right. We love you guys. Take care. Have an awesome Sunday. Bye for now.
Bye for now. I love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Thank you, James.
Thanks, James.
Love you. Bye.